There's a lot of Dragon Ball games out here. Some good, some bad, some middle of the road. But there's one specific Dragon Ball series of video games that a lot of people hold close to their hearts, and that's the Budokai Tenkaichi games. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is practically Budokai Tenkaichi 4. It's essentially a continuation of that series with this all-new game. It's amazing, it's a lot of fun. Let's get into it. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has a lot of different modes to choose from. This game is literally packed with content, like there's so much to do. This game's story mode is called Episode Battle, and so you'll play as multiple different characters' stories, some longer than others. Goku's definitely has the longest Episode Battle story mode. So you got like Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Jiren, Frieza. And so you play through their stories. Goku's starts at Z all the way to the end of Super. Whereas like, say Vegeta, I think his starts at the Majin Buu saga, if I remember correctly. So each one is different in length. But the cool thing is there's secondary conditions in these story mode battles. So if you don't change the difficulty to easy, if you're just playing on the standard difficulty it's set to, you'll be able to do an alternate objective. So for example, if you beat a enemy super fast, it doesn't really give you the specific time, which is kind of annoying. But if you just beat one of the, say like Super Buu, if you beat him quickly, it'll say, then an alternate scenario will happen, like an alternate event, like this would happen if Gohan killed him instead of him running away and then absorbing Gotenks and Piccolo. So that's really, really cool. There's one where you beat Raditz and Goku survives, and then like he don't have the Kaioken because he never went to King Kai's planet. And it's just so cool because there's like multiple, you know? It's not just like one. There's like 3 different scenarios. And then like Frieza comes to planet Earth. I'm not going to spoil everything. And you got Gohan Black, like that whole, that's amazing. Just so creative. And there's so many of these in each character's story. And it's just really cool. It's like, oh, I wish that would have happened in the actual anime and manga. That would have been cool. You know, like certain events, alternate. But yeah, so epic and cool, man. Just trying to like find each one and see what they all are.
No wonder I couldn't find you, Trunks.
If I die,
The AI in the story mode can be kind of hard, a little bit tricky. They don't hold back. And I remember seeing so many people on Twitter talk about Great Ape Vegeta and how he's so hard to beat. When I was new to the game and I didn't really know all the mechanics, it only took me like 5 or 6 tries, but just keep your distance, you know, just keep blasting him. It wasn't as bad as people exaggerated. Even when I got the game and I left GameStop, the guy there was like, have fun with Great Ape Vegeta. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Really wasn't that bad. But the AI will give you a run for your money. They will fight back. I've never lowered the difficulty because I like a challenge. But yeah, just be aware they are not easy, but not hard. You also have custom battle, and so you can make your own battle scenarios. You know, you see those videos or stuff all the time. It's like, what if Goku was trapped in the hyperbolic time chamber for 1,000 years? Or what if Piccolo became a good guy? Well, you can make certain battle scenarios with unique intros and title cards. You can do all that stuff, so it's pretty funny. You can't type in exactly what you want. They have like preset words to choose from, but yeah, you can get creative. People make some funny stuff on there. And there's like a whole server for custom battles, and it's pretty funny. You also have bonus battles, which are the developers' own custom battles they've made that are preset, and you can play those. And there's like a Trunks training with Piccolo one. It's pretty cool. This game has the classic versus mode. You can play online. You can play against computer players. The online, you can just search for a normal match, or you can do ranked play. And ranked play, even when you're first starting out at a low rank, like D5 I believe it is, it can be a little sweaty. But honestly, it's a lot of fun. I had someone rage quit on me, but it's no big deal. I don't really care. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I will say, my character got stuck a couple times. Like, he just got frozen in midair, and I couldn't even do anything. So it was kind of like BS. It happened in like 3 different matches. I don't know. Like, I was just stuck in midair. I couldn't even move. So, yeah, the servers, they're not laggy. Not really. Pretty good online overall. What's also cool is you can do different tournaments. You got the Classic World Tournament, and then you got the Other World Tournament from like the Dragon Ball Z filler episodes, that tournament. And then you got the Tournament Destroyers from Dragon Ball Super. You got the Tournament of Power. You have a Sparky meter on this game, and so basically, once you charge your ki all the way up, you can get into Sparky mode. You can just dish out attacks relentlessly. You can zip around super quickly and disappear. It will use a lot of ki in your Sparky meter by doing that, but you can unleash a super attack. And so basically, there's like a big, devastating attack that can do a lot of damage. They can be dodged sometimes, so you might want to get close to someone before you do it, but the animations during them are just so epic. Checking out each character's ones. There's a shop on here that you can use the Zenny you earn from just completing story mode missions, offline battles, completing tasks. You spend that Zenny in the shop to get characters, outfits, battle items, if you like that kind of thing. I don't use those items in battle. But yeah, there's costumes, accessories. There's even soundtracks, like music you can purchase in the shop, so you can use it in a match. So much stuff in the shop, and some of the stuff is very pricey, but I feel like getting money on here isn't too bad, too hard. But those capsules cost a lot of money, and I don't use them. But if you're trying to get the trophy for getting 50 of them, it's going to be a lot of money. But yeah, lots of cool stuff. Lots of costumes and customization. You can even customize your player card, change your icon, your calling card, your background, your favorite stage. Lots of stuff to customize on here. And you can also customize their outfits and make them battle damaged. There's a good amount of stages on here to fight on. Nothing too crazy. You got like the city, the land of the Kais, the islands, typical stuff you've seen in the anime. And then you got like nighttime versions and like evening versions. I think that's really, really cool. I think I've seen some people complain like, oh, there's not that many stages. There's a good amount. Nothing like crazy, but I think it's good for sure. There's also Zenny's orders, and so if you complete certain challenges, you'll get calling cards, titles. You'll even get Zenny. So definitely try to complete those. It's like, plays a certain character 5 times, you'll get like a icon for them. And then sometimes there's like a secondary thing where it's like, oh, instead of 5 times, now play as them 50 times. So lots of rewards to earn here. You can even earn characters, so you don't have to buy them in the shop if you really don't want to. You also have Whis' stamp book, which is very similar. Just challenges, complete bonus battles, stuff like that. So lots of cool stuff to get here. You can even get Dragon Balls here, so very cool. You also have the encyclopedia, so you have Videl, Chi-Chi, and Bulma. They all give their comments on each character, and there's a lot of characters. 180 in the whole entire game, I believe. Not including DLC or pre-order characters, I believe. Lots of characters, and they all give unique dialogue, and, you know, future Gohan's is very sad and depressing. But it's really, really cool. So many funny statements to be said here. Just trying to, like, see what they say about each character. It's pretty funny. And, like, Super Saiyan 3, Kid Goku from GT, he's like, oh, why do you shave his eyebrows? But He didn't. But yeah, very, very funny. The animations in this game during gameplay are absolutely amazing. Like, they're so authentic and accurate to the manga and the anime. It's just so amazing. Like, the amount of detail they put into this game, just the love and passion for Dragon Ball fans is astounding. Like, absolutely amazing job. The voice acting, amazing. Like, they did such a great job. Each character, their voices sound so professional and amazing too. I will say that I've seen a couple lines have been reused from like an older Dragon Ball game. Like, for example, when Goku goes like Kamehameha, and then he'll go like full power, and then he'll scream like ah. So it's like I saw someone say that the full power statement was from like Raging Blast or something. So it's like there's 180 characters. You can't record new dialogue for each single person, you know, like and have something unique. But it's not really a problem. I've seen that with him and Gohan, I think, just for like one sentence. But everything else is like re-recorded and fresh. Absolutely amazing. And the character interactions right before a battle starts, that's very funny. Not every character has a unique interaction, but most of them do. And pretty cool seeing what they say. If you've played the old Budokai Tenkaichi games back on the PlayStation 2, this game will feel right at home for you. Gameplay is super fast, super fun. There is a steep learning curve. As soon as you get the game, just go to the tutorial, go to training, learn as much as you can, practice, you'll get better. I will say the tutorial in this game isn't that good. They don't teach you everything. Like, for example, the Sonic Sway. They tell you about super perception, but the Sonic Sway, for example, there's no like tutorial for that specifically. It tells you how to do it if you go to the details tab, but there's no tutorial for it, so it doesn't teach you everything. Some things you might have to look up, but it tells you how to do it, just doesn't let you try it in a tutorial. But yeah, the tutorial isn't really that fleshed out, but it's still good enough to get you on the right track. But the more you play against computers and even people online, you'll learn, you'll get better. So it's a little steep learning curve, but honestly, you'll get the hang of it in a couple play sessions. This game's soundtrack is so good. It does sound just like the old Budokai Tenkaichi games. You know, and you got a little bit of Dragon Ball FighterZ-esque sound in there as well. I would really want this soundtrack on streaming platforms, because, you know, I'd love to listen to that at the gym or something. Yeah, you can listen to it on YouTube, but it's not as loud. Say, if it were on a streaming platform, the audio would be way louder. So yeah, the soundtrack's amazing. And like I said, you could purchase different songs from the shop. So it's like, oh, where's this song? You probably got to buy it in the shop. But lots of songs, tons of them, and they're all epic. This game also has Dragon Balls that you can get. So, for example, if you beat Goku's story mode, his episode battle, you'll get the Super Dragon Balls just like they did in the anime and manga when they won the Tournament of Power. And I think you get some from Future Trunks' story, I believe. But you can use... There's 3 sets. You got the normal Dragon Balls with Shenron. You got Porunga with the Namekian Dragon Balls. And then you got the Super Dragon Balls. The Super Dragon Balls let you have a wider variety of wishes, I think. Some rewards are better than the other Dragon Balls give you. I've only summoned him once, and I summoned Shenron once. I have not got the Namekian Dragon Balls. I have one of them, I believe. But I heard there's an extreme low drop rate for the Namekian Dragon Balls, which is kind of like, yeah, it's kind of stupid. And you can only get them in offline battles, the Namekian Dragon Balls, so yeah, that can be kind of a pain in the butt. But you can get some cool rewards. You can get, like, raise your player level, get a character, get an item. I've seen some people say, oh, with the Super Dragon Balls, you should get the Broly ring because it's like an overpowered item. Once again, I don't use items, but I didn't even see it anyways when I summoned Super Shenron or whatever. But yeah. So, and you can only get the Super Dragon Balls, I believe, 4 total times, whereas like Shenron and the Purunga, you can do as many times as you want, maybe. But yeah, very cool. Between the amazing soundtrack, the epic animations, the quick, fast-paced gameplay, the cool alternate scenarios like what if happens moments, so amazing. Like, this game is literally packed with content. I'm 20 hours in, and I haven't even scraped the surface. You know, I still have to do tons of character stories, still tons of stuff to unlock. I haven't even got all the characters yet in the game. So much stuff here. Like, it's literally incredible, and this game is amazing. And I already know years from now, people are still going to be playing this and having a blast. This game is absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10. It's one of my Game of the Year contenders, honestly. Top 3. Like, so much fun, dude. Like, go pick it up, go play it. You won't regret it. And I'll see you next time.
This is the ultimate fusion.